ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Mariota. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and end up making the play.
Throwing again on second down. Mariota. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Here's Mariota. Going deep this time for Miller. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
A 39-yard gain.
A gain of 39 that time. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Mariota. And Braith, the tight end's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Complete.
10 more there and another first down.
It's a gain of 10. And a Buccaneer first down.
To the air again, Mariota. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On second down, Mariota again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
To number 83,
Darren Waller.
Touchdown.
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
That's good.
23 yards on the play.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl? Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
The game at 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First down, Mariota. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a second down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Mariota from the gun on third down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Mariota again. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll throw again. Mariota. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Buccaneer first down.
Mariota to throw it. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. To throw is Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Wentz sacked.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. These two teams all tied after one. The Eagles send out their punter now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's fielded at the 45. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Now a first down carry by Jones. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Mariota.
26-yard line.
To the right side, complete to Miller. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Mariota now. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
14, Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Score, Buccaneers 14, Eagles 7. Bradley.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, Wentz. That's caught. It's John Hightower. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
The Buccaneers.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Following the interception here, Mariota looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
On second down now, it's Jones. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd down.
Mariota on 3rd and 2. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Mariota toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Third and goal, Mariota. And he's got it. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Darren Waller. A pickup of 3 yards.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
3-yard line.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Intercepted.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Back near the goal line. Here's Wentz. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those two hands over his head and that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1 yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
From his end zone, it's Wentz on 3rd and long. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing is Mariota. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Number 14,
Chris Godwin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the 2nd half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
It's the score, Buccaneers 21, Eagles 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. Going deep here for Watkins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. From the gun, Mariota. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
The 25-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz escaping the pressure right. He was hoping to get that to John Hightower. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Wentz now to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
For John Hightower. Incomplete.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 53. And his kick is indeed good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, the way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now a play fake. Wentz. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. It'll be just an 18-yard punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At the 47-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Mariota now to throw on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
A second down throw here for Mariota. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Again, it's Mariota. Being chased out left. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find. And did he break the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown. Ronald Jones, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Eagles 10. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Wentz now on first down. This will be taken in by Hightower. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chad Hightower, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Or any speed limits out there, and up he went. Glad I wasn't trying to chase him.
This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Mariota. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
To Ronald Jones.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Ronald Jones.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, Buccaneers.
A 1st down throw for Mariota. Going up top for Miller. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Mariota. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 22. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how control of the game they were here in this 3rd quarter. But that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick-6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Back to it after the pick-6. Mariota. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Buccaneer 1st down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Let's make these babies cry all the way back. My 52.
To throw Mariota. They'll find Miller. That's complete. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
To the air again, Mariota. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Eagles 23. Bradley Pinion.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. A gain of 6 there on first. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working from the gun, Wentz. That'll be caught, Rager with it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
2-yard line.
Wentz now on first down. This ball complete to Rager. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Eagles first down.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Wentz will try again on second down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. DJ Reader coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Mike Edwards picks it off. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And he can't get away. Mariota goes down, and that is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the gun, it's Wentz. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Now Wentz. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunting.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Wentz's throw taken in by Sanders. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Wentz. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
At the 47-yard line.
Mariota here to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Here's Mariota. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards.
Buccaneer first down.
Mariota. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Number 83.
Darren Waller. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown.
For the
extra point try for Gostkowski. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Buccaneers 42. Eagles 25. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
46 down, man. 5-4.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Left side here to Sanders. That one a first down pickup of 8. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Wentz. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was hoping to get that to John Hightower. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. One final try now for Wentz. And he comes back with one complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
score.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Tampa Bay, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they fall for the first time this season after 6 wins to start the campaign. And they'll get an extra week to think about